so we're talking about the game right now. Tell us what's happening on the screen.
So actually, Romain is playing the hero on the left. So he's playing the Heaven faction against the Necropolis faction. He's playing online right now to a player compared to his level. So they have pretty much the same level. And what you have to do is to defeat your opponent's hero. So you have to clear a row to attack your opponent. So you can place creatures on the board in order to protect your hero or to attack the opponent's hero. So actually, as you can see, we have both creatures as a free row to attack the opponent's hero. So right now they're playing. You can play some creatures depending on the type of creatures. You have creatures only going on the front row, and other creatures like the flying creatures can go on the back row. You can also place spells like in the middle column. These are spells that can block attacks on different rows, and you can also place spells on the upper row. So in order to block a whole column. So actually we're still in the beginning of a match. So at each turn you gain resources, and with these resources you can play a card.
So I see a couple of things here. So this is not your traditional one row. This is more like chess. There's a certain element to this of depth, of strategic depth, which is there. So this is not just, oh, my card beats your card and then that's over. So tell us more about that.
Yeah, exactly. It's very inspired by chess. Like you have cards that can only go to a few places. There are cards that can attack at several different places. So it's really inspired by chess. Actually, if we talk about the battleground, it's one of the thing that how could I say? It's one of the highlights of the game. And one of the most original thing is the battleground.
Well. And this question just begets itself. So how does this game really compare itself to the other, let's say, competition or the comparables of the basic one, Magic the Gathering, or even an EA product called Battleforge, which is out there? So how does that compare in this? I know this is more strategic, but what else?
Yeah, but first, it's based on the Might and Magic universe. You know, it's I think 26 years old right now. So you have an epic background, you have a big history behind it, so you can find all of the things that you really liked in the Might and Magic universe. If we compare to other card games, of course, you don't have phases like in Magic the Gathering. Like it's a little bit more straightforward. Like you play your turn and then the opponent plays his turn as well. The other thing is, of course, the battleground. Like I said before, really inspired by chess. You have another mechanic to take into consideration in your strategy, which is the battleground. So yeah, and you will find like events, fortunes. Like the events are the cards at the bottom that can be accessible to both players. That's another big differences. So yeah, it's basically inspired by, of course, it's inspired by other card games, but also inspired by chess and of course the rich Might and Magic universe.
Excellent, excellent. So I think we will stop here, where we will go and let not people go ahead and see too much. I think the best way is to go online. It's a free-to-play game. If you've been answering some of the questions here, hopefully you've got a coupon giveaway code. So yeah, I think we'll stop here and just say thanks to our host.